Hi there, it's Sheree from Sheree's Crafty Girls. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make this beautiful card, and it comes from, let me just pop this here for you, I'm not sure what I've dropped there, from the Celebrations catalogue, and it's one of the beautiful hostess gifts. It's not from the celebration, it's from the spring and summer, do bear with me. And it's this beautiful hostess gift, and what that means is you can host a party and you earn Stampin' Up rewards, and during the celebration you can actually earn, when you spend £200, you can get an extra £20 worth of Stampin' rewards, and then you can buy these beautiful hostess stamps. But this catalogue has so much to offer. It's the new spring and summer one, and it's live from the 4th of January to the 31st of May, whereas the spring celebration only runs from the 4th of January to the 31st of March. I'll talk about that in a moment. But the spring and summer catalogue, it really has some wonderful designer series papers, fantastic embellishments. It also has some wonderful stamp sets that now that you can colour in yourself or send it to your recipient to colour in with the aqua painters and your ink pads, your marker pens, your blend pens, or they have now brought out these beautiful watercolour pencils, and again here's another design that you can colour in yourself. And there is some fantastic beautiful stamp sets with a matching thinlit bundles where you save an extra 10%. And this beautiful paper, the colours are absolutely fantastic. And here, look at this one. This one has a little pop-up thinlit. Fantastic. So if you haven't received a spring and summer catalogue and you'd like one, please leave me a message in the comments or on my blog, Sheree's Crafty Girls blog.wordpress.com, and I will send you one out along with the Celebration catalogue. And in Celebration, for every £45 you spend, you can pick one of these 12 items absolutely free. Now there's designer series papers, and there's ribbons, stamp sets, and it is just absolutely lovely. These are all free items for each £45 that you spend. Now during the period of celebration, January to March, if you decided to join Stampin' Up, you not only get £130 worth of goodies of your choice from either the spring and summer catalogue or the annual catalogue for £99, but you also can choose 2 stamp sets free from either catalogue. So it's an absolutely fantastic time to think about joining, but the promotions are wonderful as well. And as I say, I'm going to make this card, and I'm going to use an A5 piece of card cut in half at 5 7/8 and folded, scored and folded at 4 1/8, and that's my standard card base. So that is what I'm going to use here. I've got a piece of Whisper White, and that is to make my border. And I cut this out, if you've been watching some of my tutorials, from an earlier project, and this is the piece that I'm going to stamp to make the little oval in the centre. So to start off with, we are going to use, oh I haven't got a stamp, where's my borders? What did I do with my borders? But bear with me. Border stamp. I left it behind. Again, this is in the catalogue. It is one of our freebies. Look, here it is. Absolutely free when you spend £45, and it gives a beautiful lace effect, and I really quite like it. So, taking your cardstock, your silicone mat, or a piece of scrap paper, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to use some silicone mat. You're going to need quite a large block, and I'm using the H block here. Choose which border you would like. I'm going with the big one because I really like that one. And pop that on your block and trying to get it as nice and straight as you can. So I use my grid paper to make sure it's lined up nicely, and then I pop my block on. Now, as you can see, it's just a little bit too long for my block, but I haven't got a block big enough because I have ordered the full set from Stampin' Up because the quality of block is really fantastic. I have had some cheaper ones, and the stamp just is not as professional as you get with the Stampin' Up one. But it's your preference, use whatever block you've got. And I'm also going to use the Whisper White stamping pad. And you open that out, making sure this is really inked well, and it's beautiful because being that it's clear, you can see that it has inked up, and just popping it across the top. Excuse my head, I'm afraid I'm going to have to lean over, otherwise I can't see that I'm right to the edge. And just do your border. And just leave it for a second to soak in. Oh dear! That didn't do very well, did it? So we'll go ahead and we'll try again. And the beauty of the polymer book is you can at least line it up and do exactly that. Put a little bit more pressure on it. Making sure it's soaked in, and there you have your border. And do exactly the same on the bottom. Making sure that it's inked really well. I think I could have done with a little bit more at the top. So just make sure that it's really inked, and do the same at the bottom. So pop it along the base of your card, making sure that it's inked. Oh dear, it's not plain, is it? But you can spend a bit more time. Believe it or not, the rose red just went straight away. I didn't have any issues, so I think it's just me. Don't blame the block after I said that they are so good quality. I think it is just me. There you are, you see. Beautiful. And I'll just go across and do that one at a later date. But I do find that with the Whisper White stamp ink pad, I tend to use a baby wipe to clean it. So make sure you really clean it really well, because it gets right into the lace, so you do have to give it a really good clean, because it does, as I say, get into the white really well, so it needs a good scrub. So I clean it with a baby wipe, and then I just dry it on my stamping scrub, and as you can see, that gets it nice and clean, and pop it away so you don't lose it. And as you can see, I'm no different to anybody else when it comes to stamping. Sometimes it works perfectly and sometimes it plays me up. So, you know, come and join my team. We're just normal people enjoying stamping. And that's the beauty of Stampin' Up. They put no pressure on you to do more than you actually want to do. Right, so now to take my centrepiece, and I'm going to use, I can't remember what flurry I used in this one, but we'll use this, I think. So open it out, and we'll take this beautiful array here, and again, I haven't got a stamp quite big enough until my blocks come, and I cannot wait, but that's okay. So ink it up, and then then pop that inside your oval. And again, give it a good press. And there, I think the white is just so subtle. I really, really like it. And again, I clean this with a baby wipe. And then I use my stampin scrub just to dry it off and pop it away, because we don't want to lose any of our stamps, do we? Right, so that's that one. Pop your ink pad out the way so you don't get it everywhere. Clean my silicone mat. And there we are, there's the sentiment, or the piece of the oval inside. Now you're going to use your timeless, not my timeless tags just yet, your layering ovals and your stitched framelits. And I think with this one I used the biggest, yes I did use the biggest one in my stitched framelits, and then I just chose one that fits quite nicely inside depending on how big your border you want, and you just make a border. Should I make it a little bit smaller? Let's see. Will that fit in there? Yeah, that's lovely. Right, so bring in your Big Shot or put it through whichever die cutting machine you have, because they do marry with any of the die cutting machines that are out there. So again, you just want to make sure you have a really nice even border, well as near as you can get it. She says with shaking fingers. I'm just going to, my fingers are terrible at shaking all over the place. Try and get my border as neat as I can, and just pop a little bit of tacky tape. Now I've moved it. Tacky tape just to hold it in place while I put it through. And it's as simple as that. You just pop it through. And what I could have done is put my butterflies through as well at the same time. Never mind, that's fine. And there you have your border. Keep that, you can use that on another project as I did with this one. There's your border. Pop your thinlits away because you do not want to lose them. And then I'm going to use, pop you in there, I'm going to use the Timeless Tags framelits. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? And I'm going to use the little butterflies. Now I was a little bit disappointed because I thought they would come out as one like that, but they don't. They come out individually, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I would have preferred it to come out as a solid mass, but just pop that through your Big Shot, and hopefully I've gone through far enough. And what I did is I tried to keep them, most of them, oh they've all come out, which is typical because they're so delicate, aren't they? But there's your butterflies. So you pop that away and just remove your beautiful delicate butterflies. And I'm going to put that onto there, and I'm going to pop that out of the way for you because you don't need that anymore. Bring back your card, and you're then going to just pop your centre inside. Now I'm going to pop some Tombow just around the edge of my frame. Just a little bit around the edge, just to hold it into place. Like so. And you can pop that wherever you would like it. Mine's going there. And I'm going to put the centrepiece, I'm going to raise it up a little bit using some dimensionals. So I should put that at the top and two at the bottom and in the middle, because we don't want it falling down at all, do we? So simply take away the backing and pop that in the centre of your oval, just so it looks as if it's popping out. Isn't that lovely? And just to add a little tiny bit of dimension, I'm going to use some tweezers. Okay, if I've got them here. Oh, I haven't. What did I do with those? Oh, anyway, what we're now going to do is we're going to pop our butterflies on. So, turning them all over so they're upside down in effect. And we're going to start with the tiny weeny one. This is why I wanted my tweezers really. Tiny weeny bit of glue, and you're going to start building them up. Pop in there, and you do that with all of them. And I did use glue because I found the glue dots just that little bit too big. And you just put your butterflies in whatever order you want, or you could follow how it came out of the die. But you're just going to build the butterflies up just to give it a little bit of dimension. And I just think these are such a beautiful die set, and I think it's absolutely fantastic celebration. To say, you can get these free. You can join and get an extra two stamp sets free, and the quality, absolute superb. I've been crafting now for quite a few years, and the quality of Stampin' Up is beyond belief, and knowing that you can get all of the products that you need colour coordinated all in one place, not on the high street, only from a demonstrator. You know, it's just absolutely fantastic, and I do like the idea that they put no pressure on you to do anything. You do as much or as little as you want, you know. That in itself I think is fantastic, because I know a lot of companies. I've lost my pokey tool. What have I done with my pokey tool? Oh my goodness me. It's very strange. I'm going to have to use my brush then, because I can't. That's very unusual for me. I don't know what I've done with it. But, oh, there it is. It's hiding under my trimmer. And I'm just, this one I put little pearls in it, but you can barely see it. So I'm going to put just a few little diamonds, just to give it a little bit of bling. And to brighten it up just a little bit. And to have, as I say, all this in one place. That's going to, do you think that's going to dominate it? It's a little bit big, isn't it? But it's okay. You're okay, little butterfly. You know, to have everything in one place is fantastic. And they really are a wonderful community as well. They all help you if you get into a spot of difficulty or you don't understand anything. Yeah, they're there to help you, and I really like that. So yes, if you're thinking about joining, now is a really, really good time. There, I think that'll do before I get carried away with me bling. But there you are, 2 very quick and very simple cards using the border punch, using some Whisper White stamp, and I think it's a really quick and easy card. So I hope you've liked and enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you'd like a catalogue or 2, or just leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Come and join my team. There's a link below or on my blog, shari'scraftygirlsblog.wordpress.com. I'd love to have you on board, and as I say, there is no pressure, and to get those 2 extra stamp, it really, really is a really good time to join. Until next time, take care. Bye.